Today I brought home a 1953 Studebaker Commander 2-door hardtop. The Commander designation means it has a V8 in it, whereas a Champion would have a 6-cylinder. As usual, rust spots. Rear fenders, rocker panels have rust. But inside the trunk's real nice. Body's pretty solid. Some rust in the floors, but it's still solid. So, put a patch in there. V8 automatic. Odometer says 38,000 miles. I don't know if that's 138. No idea. A lot of wear in that brake pedal. So it's probably 138,000 miles. Or maybe odometer quit working somewhere along the way and who knows. Can't read some of these labels anymore. This says 37,000 miles as of 1981. 34,000 miles. I can't read the date. I guess it doesn't matter. Can't read this one. Too faded. I don't see any holes in the headliner. That's unusual. Awfully dirty. Good otherwise. Rear seat looks good. I don't know if this vinyl is original. I have no idea. It looks authentic, but it may have been redone at some time. Aftermarket seat belts. Original color was red. You can see red underneath the door panel. There's another oil tag. 33,000 miles. As of 1974. So between 1974 and 1981, it's like 4,000 miles thereabouts. So didn't see much use in the 1970s. The engine is currently stuck, so my first job will be to try to get the engine free so I can get it running. I don't know any history of the car. The guy I bought it from had it for 5 years and he had never had it running. Has a wrap-on auto certificate holder for steering columns or sun visor. When these were last used. Here's some additional goodies that came with the 53 Studebaker. 53 shop manual. Motor trend from June of 1953. Ooh, pretty. manual for the automatic transmission, some turning wheels. Actually, maybe everything else is turning wheels, the club publication of Studebaker. I guess that's about it. So, shop manuals are real nice, and the motor trend issues are real nice. Let's take a look in the glove box. See what kind of treasures I can find. Some type of vinyl, and it looks... no, it's unrelated. I don't know what that's for. Two of them. Maybe I'll figure out later. Oh, so you put the transmission fluid in. Okay. Similar cover to where the master cylinder is for the brakes. Gauge pod thing. Let's go under here, I bet. Maybe another side. Vent window handle for this vent window, I assume. Spare horn button. This one's a little bit better. They must have replaced it. This one has a bunch of fine cracks in it, but still pretty good shape. Keychain. PGL 573 California. So I had found that this was actually originally from California. I found registration tags. Go look at them later. And a mouse nest. Does this service station card holder say Phillips 66? I guess there's no town mentioned there. Ashtray is stuck. Need a screwdriver to pry it open. Okay, on to the trunk. See if there's junk in the trunk. Opened yesterday just fine, but I didn't look through everything. I had to turn and lift at the same time and it opened. So, 4 spare wheel covers. They're all a little banged up. I don't know what, the indentation matches, but maybe it's for a lower series of Studebaker. For headlamp rims, this might be better than what's on it. They're not pitted. This one's pitted. Is this made for backup lamps on the trunk lid? Oh, I can see, I think they filled in with body filler. So there would have been a hole there, and a center hole. So I'm assuming these are mounted right here. Yeah, the bolts line up with the holes that are plugged. It looks better without them on there. Spark plugs, new spark plugs, that's a good thing. I assume they're new. Horn ring's pitted, but it's not broken. Pitted V8 emblem. Pitted side view mirror. Looks like it only had one on the driver's side. And the head unit is missing. Oh, it's a totally different style of mirror. This one looks nicer design. I don't know if it's original to 53 or not. Holy cow. I don't recall if they used a hood ornament like this or not on these. That's big. I don't think I like it. It's too much. Plus the tails broke off. This even the curvature appears to match the hood, so it might be a Studebaker accessory hood ornament. Too bad that tails broke off though. Somebody might want something like that. Another V. License plate reflector, aftermarket, I assume. Another V8 emblem. An 8. TriStar. V8. Looks like it's from a mirror. Broken mirror. Another V. Gas cap, backup lamp. What is in here? Accessory. Oh, rear view mirror. It's got pits, so maybe it's been replaced. That looks to be painted silver. Actually, it's a different shape. This is more rectangular than that one. So I don't know what the story is. So there's a tab here. Is it a day and night version, maybe? Somebody paid 18 bucks for it. So I don't know if it's brand new or if it's slightly with rust or if it's used. It's cost $1 trim. It's a 1947 Dodge, so I'm guessing it doesn't belong to this car. This doesn't look Studebaker either. It's stainless steel. Might be a piece of side trim. It belongs to the Dodge as well. Same with these. Some Champion, 53 Champion. It has some small pits in it. Lens looks pretty good. It's not as pitted as what's on the car. The lens is a little bit better condition. Just have to swap the Commander nameplate onto this one. This left's right side, of course. Oh, it's for tire hold down bolt. Okay. This is probably for a Dodge. Rear fender trim. I thought it was curved, but it's just straight. It's got an arch to it. Like this piece here. So I'll open it up later, but I don't think it's for a Studebaker. So it appears to have the factory jack and lug wrench. Pretty red, factory red color. It's a real nice trunk floor. I don't see any rust issues at all. Even the inside lip here looks pretty darn clean. So it was red, and looks like the roof was white originally. Ooh, pretty. So this is the paperwork that was inside the shop manual. So I was surprised when I found this auction bill in there. Here it shows it was on an auction back in 2018. I realized I had looked at this very car back in 2018, just before the auction took place. I went to a preview just to see the car in person. At that time I decided, oh, it's more work than I wanted to deal with, so I didn't even bid on it on the auction. So I don't even know what it sold for. But 8 years later, I ended up buying the car anyway. So it's, I guess the car wanted me. And then the envelope says, found in Stud glove box back in 2013 by Ron Shodine. And that's the name on the auction bill, Ron Shodine. So, we have registration cards dating back to 1960, belonging to a Grant Martin of Menlo Park, California. Looks like he owned it until 1964, 65, 65, let's see, okay. And in 1966 it appears that Stephen Agard of Palo Alto, California purchased it. 1966. And it shows his names on these registration cards. 67, 68. Number 68. Perhaps this is when he purchased it used, 66. $4.98. I don't know what this was for. Ron Shodin must have bought the car in May of 2013. So he had it for approximately 5 years before he passed away. So on the auction bill, it says not running. For at least 8 years, it has not ran. And it probably didn't run in 2013. So probably at least 13 years it hasn't even ran. And the engine is currently seized. I have penetrating fluid in all the cylinders. Okay, he bought it from a guy by the name of Mike Wells in 2013. Somewhere along the way it had a muffler put on by Midas. Stephen Agard did that. Midas muffler of Minneapolis. So apparently Stephen Agard brought from California. He must have moved to Minnesota, perhaps. Okay, this one. So here's Martin Grant from 1960. When he sold it to Stephen Agard in 1966, this is just a bill of sale. The following described car is being sold to Stephen Agard for the sum of $150 on the date of April 20th, 1966. Didn't have much value back then. I paid a lot more for that now and it doesn't even run. So I guess that's the extent of the paperwork that I have. But it's kind of interesting just to see what I do have there. So yeah, it's from California. So maybe I don't know if in the early 70s or 80s. I don't know when it was brought to Minnesota. Here's an oil change card. It says Frederick, Wisconsin, early service station. And there's no date on here. So there's some unknowns. When was it actually brought to Minnesota? But it started out in California, apparently. Looking at the VIN tag, it says it was built in South Bend, Indiana, apparently. Because being from California, it could have been built in a Los Angeles plant. I think they had a plant there till 1956, if I remember correctly.